Hello and welcome back to another episode of Pageants and Pythons. Today I am going to be starting on some of my Christmas projects. Christmas is my absolute favorite time of the year, and so I couldn't wait to get started. All right, so we're always, as always, starting with a 2-part epoxy resin, and I have stirred this for 10 minutes and then let it sit for 5 to make sure all the bubbles rise to the top. The next thing I'm going to be doing is putting just a couple drops of alcohol ink into it to add kind of like a transparent color. All your alcohol inks are going to give you a really nice transparent color with not a ton of opacity. So the next thing we're going to be doing is trying to shove in our fairy lights that I got. I actually got these at the Dollar Tree, and they're a little bit tough to get into this. And so, you just kind of have to work with it. I like to start with a little bit of resin at the bottom. That way they don't bend too much. But I'm going to speed it up so you don't have to watch the struggle. Next thing I've done is put in some gold leafing with my 2-part epoxy resin. And again, you don't have to really tear it up. When you stir it, it's going to tear nicely on its own. Then I'm going to add my second layer of epoxy resin to it and kind of let that set. And then I'm going to push this little thing back in here again and add a little bit more alcohol ink as well. So while we're doing this, I would love to hear about some of your favorite Christmas movies, maybe some of your favorite Christmas shows, any favorite Christmas songs. I told you that I have a favorite Christmas song, but my favorite Christmas movie right now is Christmas Chronicles. I know it's a little bit cheesy, but I really love that movie. So, also I'd like to hear maybe some of your traditions. What does everybody do during the holidays? I wound up having to use a popsicle stick to hold this down, and they removed it after about 3 hours because I didn't want it to harden too much, but it also did help to kind of hold it down. So here we are the next day, and I'm going to be adding my second color to it. Playing with colors. I really wanted all this time to get something that was a little more opaque for the background. One of my favorite things about epoxy resin is that you can play with color when you use alcohol inks on their own. So what I like to use while we're working, I would love it if you guys would drop your favorite movie or song, and it really has just so I can get to know you guys a little bit better as well. And when you put the white in, if you add any other colors to it, is absolutely it's going to just make those colors pop and make them where you can't see through them and give it a very nice solid background. So something else that we're doing this Christmas, it started last year, a tradition for me and my daughter. So we do Christmas plays together at our local community theater. This year, we are both going to be in It's a Wonderful Life. And so I'm sure a lot of you have seen that movie, and it's amazing, and it's a classic. And I will be playing Mary Bailey, and my daughter is going to be playing ensemble with me. And last year, we did another play together, and this is one of our absolute favorite things to do together, along with doing epoxy resin, of course. So we're going to mix these 2 colors up. I don't know if you noticed, but I did 2 different color greens. It's going to make kind of a really, really pretty mint green color that we're going to then lay into this mold. And then we're going to have to let it sit another 24 hours. And I don't know about anybody here, but my absolutely least part of resin making is waiting. That is my least favorite part. I'm not patient, so I have actually invested in a resin heating pad, and it cuts it down in half. So actually, I usually only have to wait somewhere in the neighborhood of 8 hours for them, and then they are ready to go. So this is 8 hours later. Bam, we're ready to go. This was super cool. Ready? We're going to turn the lights on. Glows. So cool. Usually my daughter unmolds all these, but she did not want to do this one. She was scared she was going to break it because it was so tightly in there. But I am super impressed with the way this came out and how the fairy lights showed up. And they're so inexpensive. And I cannot wait to throw them in about 1 million more molds and start off the holiday season. So if you guys have any ideas for colors that maybe I should put in the shelf, or anything like that, please let us know. And again, comment and let me know your favorite movies, your favorite Christmas songs, I'd love to get to know each and every one of you a little bit better. And please like and subscribe and help grow our channel and let us know what you think.
I don't know about that.
Thank you all, and I hope you have an amazing, wonderful Christmas season.